Every car eventually reaches the end of the road, but its steel doesn't. Across America, millions of vehicles eventually leave the road and enter the recycling system. The transformation begins when an old vehicle arrives at a recycling facility. Before anything is crushed, the vehicle must be inspected and prepared. Fluids and other materials that require special handling are removed before the vehicle enters the metal recovery process. The battery and other reusable components can be separated before the shell is processed. Parts that still have value may be recovered separately, but the vehicle shell has another destination. Now what's left is mostly a complex mixture of metal. Then comes one of the most dramatic steps: crushing. Compact bales are easier to move, store, and feed into the next stage. Compact bales are easier to move, store, and feed into the next stage. Powerful rotating machinery tears the vehicle into smaller pieces. After shredding, the material is no longer a car. It's a stream of mixed fragments. Now the first major separation begins. Magnets pull ferrous metals away from the rest. And this simple physical property makes steel remarkably efficient to recover. Other metals can then be separated using additional technologies, depending on the facility. The goal is simple: recover the cleanest, most useful metal possible. At this point, the steel from an old car has become valuable raw material. Next, the recovered steel can be transported to a steelmaking facility. Here, the old car begins its most dramatic transformation yet. Scrap steel is charged into the furnace, along with other carefully selected materials. Inside the furnace, electricity generates extreme heat, melting the steel scrap. The solid fragments become liquid metal once again. But melting isn't enough. Steel chemistry must be controlled to achieve the required properties. Refining and alloy adjustments can prepare the molten steel for its next life. Then the liquid steel is cast into solid shapes that can be processed into new products. As the steel cools, its journey from liquid metal to usable material continues. Rolling mills then shape the steel into precise forms and thicknesses. Every stage is carefully controlled, because the final material must meet strict specifications. Samples are tested to verify strength, chemistry, dimensions, and other required properties. The transformation is complete. The old vehicle is now new steel. That recovered steel can become part of cars, buildings, appliances, machinery, and countless other products. And the remarkable part is that steel can move through this cycle again and again. Recycling steel can reduce the need for virgin raw materials and keep valuable metal in circulation. One important advantage of recycling steel is that scrap can be melted and reused instead of starting entirely from new. Someday, even today's cars may begin this journey all over again. From an abandoned vehicle to molten metal, from steel coil to a new product, the material gets. So the next time you see an old car disappear into a scrapyard, Remember, its journey may not be ending. It may just